everybody, this is Steph and welcome back to Steph's Movies and Music. So a long time ago, I did a collection video just showing off all the vinyl records I had at the time. This was probably about 2 years ago or so. I'm pretty sure that I had less than 50, probably 40 something, you know? And I had a lot of good ones, but I didn't have nearly the amount of stuff I had now. I did not think I was going to get this much vinyl within 2 years. And since then, I've actually outgrown where I'm storing all the vinyl. I forget where exactly it was originally. I think it was just like a simple shelf. Had like the bottom shelf of it closest to the ground that was dedicated to vinyl, and then that starting to overfill. So I put it in this dresser over here that has a bunch of drawers, keep all my pants and stuff. And then next to it is like a door. I'll take a picture of it and put it up here. It's like a door, and inside is a bunch of shelves. It's like a bookcase within a dresser. It's cool. It's kind of a space saver. And I had all that, and now I am completely done and filled up. So I was like, I need to buy something else so therefore I could get more vinyl. I did buy something else. It was made out of, I believe, probably vinyl itself. Just the material. Since I'm going to be moving all my stuff from inside that dresser over to this anyway, why not just go ahead and do a collection video? Because I have to physically touch everything and put into alphabetical order anyway. Why not? Well, I actually did try to record a video doing that. Judging by that's not up, I guess you can see how that went. And looking behind me, you can also see it didn't go great. I got about halfway through putting the stuff on, and it just collapsed. I'm not saying I don't recommend this brand, it's just not for this. I don't recommend this brand for this. I don't even remember what the brand was, so it really doesn't matter. Now they've just been sitting just like this, basically, since that video. So yeah, looking at all the vinyl we have behind me, this is obviously going to take a while to get through, and a lot of filming, and a lot of editing. So let's just go ahead and get right into it and not waste any more time. We're just going to pick up a vinyl record and roll with it. Sorry it's not as organized as I would like it to be, but yeah. Chicago Transit Authority is what we're starting off with, and I need to start taking off these things. Maybe I'll do that as I'm doing this. This is the debut album of Chicago. There's a few classics on here. We got Cheap Trick and Another World. This is cool. This is their newest album. I haven't listened to it yet. This came out like last year or something. This was one that I bought for an album review. Obviously that didn't happen. There's that. There's this was 50 cents. Yay, I hate these. I mean, it's cool. Price tags are kind of cool to, I guess, for like just to remind you how much you paid for it. But like at the same point, from a more collective standpoint, it's not. Maybe for nostalgia. I understand keeping a price tag on like a video game, like on a Super Nintendo game that's like super rare now, like Hagane or something like that. It's worth like $700 now, but you got it in the box and everything, and it has like a $5 price tag because you paid for it in like the 90s or something, you know. I can understand that, but this, no, I need to get these off. Okay. So, I didn't even tell you what that was. I believe this is Candy-O. Yep, Candy-O by The Cars. It's a good one. Horizon from The Carpenters. Candlebox Wolves. This is a signed copy from Dead Poet Society. It's like a minus symbol. I don't know if you guys can see it. Minus symbol, an exclamation mark, and another minus symbol. So, and it's signed by the band. They opened up for Sevendust, who I'm wearing the shirt that I got at that concert. And they were writing out by the merch, not Sevendust, Dead Poet Society. So I had them sign it. I bought the album and had them sign it. And it's translucent vinyl. It's cool. Daryl Hall and John Oates voices. Cyndi Lauper, Detour. We all know I had this one because I reviewed it a couple years back. That's her country. That's the album where she covers all country tracks. Sorry, I can't talk that much. same as usual. Cyndi Lauper, She's So Unusual, the smash debut album hit she had back in '83. I will point out when any of these are like remastered versions of their original, pressing counterparts, because I'm not gonna try to fake any of that to you, I'm not sure if anybody really would, but I'm definitely not. I'm no exception. Culture Club, Waking Up with the House on Fire. It's sexy. Culture Club, Colored by Numbers. So this was, I believe, the album after this one. This one has Karma Chameleon. Crowded House, Dreamers Are Waiting. This is 180 gram vinyl because it is the newest album, I believe, once again released last year, maybe the year before. And they're mainly known for, here in America, they're mainly known for Don't Dream It's Over, which of course is an amazing song. Hit number 2, it was just shy of number 1. I forget what blocked it from getting number 1. Creedence Gold. So this is a compilation album of a bunch of CCR tracks. I'm assuming the hits. The best of Chuck Berry. That's cool. Got another Chicago album. I don't know why it's all spaced out like this. Oh, I think I know why. Anyway, we got Chicago 16, because they're super fucking clever at naming their albums. Because they have Chicago 1 to like Chicago 30 something, whatever they're up to now. Evanescence, this is their newest album, I believe. I don't know if they released another one since then. Once again, I believe this is 2021. This is just called The Bitter Truth. It's just on regular vinyl. A lot of these I try to get on whatever limited edition vinyl that they're on, but this one I believe is just regular black vinyl. We got Eurythmics, Be Yourself Tonight. It's cool. The Final Countdown from Europe. Of course, you got Final Countdown, Rock the Night. Carrie is okay. It's not great. Cherokee. It's probably the least favorite single. I believe it's a single. Eric Clapton. I don't know. I think this might be his. This might be his debut. I forget though. Whatever. Yep, Eric Clapton. Just that. We got Elvis. Elvis Presley's Pure Gold. So, compilation. And then Almost in Love from Elvis. Okay, bunch of Elton John albums. So I'm going for a complete set, whatever we want to call it. I want to go for every Elton John studio album. I of course have the ones that I have to have, like the must-haves, but I want to get all 30 something of them, I guess this is the oldest Elton John album I own, which is Honky Chateau. This is the one with Rocket Man on it. And Honky Cat, I believe. Okay, Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player, starring Elton John. This is the Crocodile Rock, and I think there might be one other one, yeah. Elderberry Wine, and Daniel. Those are the 3 big ones from this one. And that's 1970. This is like the next year after that, so it's like 71, 72. 72, because Honky Chateau, I believe, was made in 1971. Or no, Don't Shoot Me might have been 73. Because I think that was one of those years that he made 2 albums in the same year. Like this, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which was released in 73. This is his amazing monster album. He has a few, but this is definitely one of them. Elton John Greatest Hits, 1970 something to something else. Elton John Greatest Hits Volume 1. That is an iconic album cover. Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. This is 1974, maybe 75. Yeah, because the compilation album came out in '74. Rock of the Westies from Elton John. Island Girl. Grow Some Funk of Your Own. Feel Like a Bullet and the Gun of Robert Ford. I believe those are the singles off that. A Single Man. This is like 78, I believe. Victim of Love. This is where he started to hit a slump. This is 1979. It might have been the title track, Victim of Love, that hit the top 40, just like number 31 or something like that. And that was the only hit off that album. Elton John, Too Low for Zero. This is fast forward like, I don't want to say it's 1980. No, it's 83. There's a couple albums in between that one and this one. Those ones were pretty much back to back for the most part. You got I'm Still Standing. I guess that's why they call it the Blues, and Kiss the Bride. I believe those are the three hits for sure. I'm Still Standing was number 12. Guess that's why they call it the Blues. I believe it was number 2 or number 3. And Kiss the Bride was number 25, I believe. Elton John, Ice on Fire. Nikita, I believe, was number 3. Alright, and then you got, this looks like it could be a reprint, but it's not. It's original. This is Elton John's Red Strikes Back. This is a lot later in the 80s. Ice on Fire was 1985, and this is 1988. Elton John, Diamonds. So this is all the hits. This is like the greatest hits album. We're finally breaking away from Elton John. We got Eagles, just the debut album from Eagles. Take It Easy, Witchy Woman, and Peaceful Easy Feeling. All 3 top 40 hits. I believe the first 2 were top 10. You got Duran Duran, Rio, with all this bullshit on the cover. Hungry Like the Wolf, of course. That song gets kind of repetitive, but a lot of 80s songs do, so won't hold it against it. You got the Doobie Brothers, Living on the Fault Line. Donna Summer, Live and More. This is kind of a unique kind of packaging for it. There you go. It's pretty cool, I have to say. We got Don Henley, 2 Don Henley albums. You got Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast, 1984, Geffen Records. You got Boys of Summer, Building the Perfect Beast, All She Wants to Do Is Dance. Sunset Grill might have been a hit, I don't know. We got The End of the Innocents. Of course, you got The End of the Innocents. Last Worthless Evening, maybe. New York Men, it's a really good one. Shangri-La, Heart of the Matter, If Dirt Were Dollars. Diana Ross, this is, I don't know if this has a name on it. I guess it's just self-titled. No, it's Silk Electric. It's called Silk Electric. I feel like Electric Silk would be a better name. It sounds painful. It's like you're sitting down on what looks to be a silk couch, and then you're like... But yeah, Diana Ross, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? We've got a couple Def Leppard albums here. These are the 2 big ones that everybody should own. Pyromania, 1983, and then Hysteria, 1987. And I like this. I bought these both off of eBay. This is when I was doing that. I like this though, the thing. It's What the Fuck Happened to Music, but it's in the style of MTV. I'm sure you guys recognize that. This is Debbie Harry, Cuckoo. It's kind of an interesting art. I would say, looking at a chick like that, like if she had all that going on, I would say that it lives up to the title. That is pretty fucking cuckoo. Hey, sorry. We got Scorpions. This is my only Scorpions album I own so far. This is Love at First Sting, of course. I guess this would be the must-have one. Rocky Like a Hurricane, Big City Nights, and Still Loving You. Those are the 3 ones off that. We got Scandal, Love's Got a Line on You, I guess is what it's called. No, it's not. This is the self-titled album. There's only 5 tracks, so which makes me feel like this is actually an EP more than an album. Santana Z-Bop, and that's from like 70. No, it's from 81. You got Santana Africa Speaks, 2019. Starship, Knee Deep in the Hoopla. We Built the City, Tomorrow Doesn't Matter Tonight. Sarah. I don't know about Tomorrow Doesn't Matter Tonight, but I know We Built the City and Sarah are both #1 hits. This came out in 85. Starship, No Protection. Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is probably one of my favorite. I guess you could call it a power ballad duet. Or just duet. It's one of my favorite duets. One of them, definitely. That's another #1 hit, too. Beat Patrol, I believe, was like number 37 or something like that. Adrian Smith and Richie Kotzen, each of them are from successful bands. I forget from what. We got Smashing Pumpkins, my only album from them on vinyl. I have a couple of them on cassette and CD. This is their newest one, though. This is called Sire, I believe. Or CYR, I guess that's Sire. Simply Red Picture Book is their debut album in 1985. These guys are absolutely huge in the United Kingdom. Here, they've got some platinum and gold selling albums. I know this one's platinum, and then they have like maybe 4 gold albums here. But overseas, they're selling millions and millions of records and albums. Shinedown, Sound of Madness. This is also limited edition. Dad got me this for Christmas, maybe birthday. No, it's Christmas. Okay, starting a new stack again. We got Steve Winwood, Back in the High Life. So this is the guy from, I believe, Traffic. I believe he was in Traffic. I just can't name which one, but I remember knowing that. Steve Miller Band, Greatest Hits, 1974 to 78. Those 4 years of hits would get them this diamond-selling Greatest Hits album. Kind of like the same with Elton John, because I believe that's like 71 to 75 or something like that. So in the 70s, you kind of had to just pump them out so you could pay that cocaine bill. Steely Dan, Aja, I don't know. I think this is their biggest album. Yeah, Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac, Belladonna, her debut album. You got Stevie Nicks, The Wild Heart. I believe this is the next one. 83. Yep. And then I got Stevie Nicks, Rock a Little. That came out in 85, I believe. Yeah, 85. Alright, Steve Perry, Street Talk. This came out in 84. You got Sting's debut solo studio album, The Dream of the Blue Turtles. You're not supposed to judge things by their title or their cover. However, I like The Police. And I guess they themselves could be considered soft rock or just rock. But, I mean, like, The Dream of the Blue Turtle sounds like he's going on Michael Bolton on me. I don't know. I gotta listen to it more. Give it a second chance. And despite all that, I still got his newest album, which was released last year, I believe in December, maybe November. And this is called Sting the Bridge. Alright. Chris Christopherson, Border Lord. This was probably, 72. Chris Christopherson, Me and Bobby McGee. I don't know, this has to be super freaking old. Because it's back when they don't even have a year on it. So, Me and Bobby McGee, that was a thing with like Janis Joplin, I thought. So, maybe it's him, or maybe it's a cover, I don't know. So we got Kool and the Gang, Celebrate. It's 1980. Obviously when disco was still very huge. I guess I don't know if that would be considered, like back then, if that would be considered just what the R&B kind of soul music kind of sounded like, or if that was disco. or both. Funk, maybe. Kiss Alive 2. This was cut in a rainstorm. So, and that came out in, I believe, I don't know. I just don't know. 1989. Definitely in the 20th century, you know. The Kinks, Give the People What They Want. Hopefully it was this video. 1981. I got Bryan Adams albums, only 2. I want to get more. I want to get more so bad. Run to You, Heaven, Somebody, Summer of '69, and It's Only Love. That's 5 hits right there. And then Bryan Adams, So Happy It Hurts. This is his newest album, which just released, I believe, this year, I believe. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, live, 1975 to 85. It would make sense that this is 5 LPs. However, I'm missing one of them. I only have 4 in here. I believe I'm missing number 5. So, that's all. We got Born in the USA from Bruce Springsteen, another Diamond selling album. Tush. Dancing in the Dark is probably my favorite. Boss Skaggs, Silk Degrees. This was a pretty monster album. Bread, Lost Without Your Love. Bread. I'm weird. Bread. This is literally just bread. So. Okay, Boston. I'm gonna get more of these albums too. I feel like I did have one more, but I guess I don't. This is, oh god, I got the crappiest condition. Yep, Boston. This is just Boston. This is Diamonds. I believe like 16 or 18 times platinum. It's nuts. This is Bonnie Tyler. Faster Than the Speed of the Night. It's platinum. It deserves just that much, probably. Because you have, of course, the cover. Have You Ever Seen the Rain? Faster Than the Speed of the Night is okay, I guess. Total Eclipse of the Heart, of course, is the catchiest song. Is one of the biggest duet karaoke songs out there. We got her earlier song. Once again, we're really backtracking a lot. Bonnie Tyler, It's a Heartache. This was like released in '77. Now we got Bon Jovi albums. So we got Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet, of course, released in '86. Yep. So a lot of these songs on here are overplayed as shit. So like Living on a Prayer can kind of go fuck itself at this point. And then you got Bon Jovi, New Jersey. Bon Jovi 2020, which of course, if there's a year to make an album about, it would be 2020. You got Bob Seger, Beautiful Loser. I wish I had more of his albums. I don't. Blue Oyster Cult. This is a live album. This is On Your Feet or On Your Knees. This came out in '75. Blondie, An All-American, 1980. This is a band that opened up for Nita Strauss. One of a few bands. This is like, there was like 4 bands that opened up for Nita Strauss. They were pretty cool. She actually came out, the lead singer came out and sang Feed My Frankenstein, because at the time, Nita Strauss was the guitarist for Alice Cooper. Got the Black Keys, Delta Cream. This is like purple vinyl. It's really cool. I want to make a separate video showing all that stuff. I might do that relatively soon. I hope I do, because I've been teasing that for a long time. Billy Joel, Piano Man, a must-have, I would say. Of course, it has Piano Man on it. Streetlight Serenade. Okay, so we really have to hurry this up because I just ran out of space, so I had to clear off a bunch of shit. Let's get going. Gonna try not to stop too much and talk about the album too much. Alright, Billy Joel, Streetlight Serenade. Billy Joel's 52nd Street. I'm doing these in chronological order, I guess. An order of release. Billy Joel, Glass Houses. That's probably one of my favorite albums of his. Song Is in the Attic. I believe that's his first live album. Billy Joel, The Nylon Curtain. That one's pretty good too. Billy Joel and Innocent Man. Probably my favorite album, actually. And The Bridge. all of them have their own reasons of being owned. All right, and then these are a couple that I forgot to add in earlier, so they're just here now. This is Switchfoot's Interrobang. This is actually signed by the band. I had this ordered, and it's a limited release as well. So this is Night Ranger, Dawn Patrol. It's just the sleeve. I thought it would come with the album, but it didn't. It's just this. Kind of sucks, but whatever. It's signed by the band though, so that's cool. All of these are signed. This is signed by all 4 members of Dokken, all founding members, I believe. Billy Idol, just Billy Idol. This is, I don't know if that's his debut thing or not, but this is Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Her debut album. This is limited glow in the dark vinyl. We got Berlin, Count 3 and Pray. It's the one with Take My Breath Away. Like Flames, that's a good one too. Bee Gees, Spirits Having Flown. Okay, the Beach Boys, Best Of. My only Beatles album that I own, which is the White Album, and it's in pretty bad condition, but it was like $15. Yeah, so Bad Company, Desolation Angels, and Bad Company, Bad Company. Bachman Turner Overdrive 2, Asia Alpha, that's their second album. Alice Cooper, Detroit Stories, we all know about that one. Not all, I shouldn't say all, but if you saw the review, then you did. The Alan Parsons Project, Turn of a Friendly Card, that one's cool. This is a remaster in 180 gram. Toys in the Attic, Aerosmith. You're Welcome. I'm sorry. A Day to Remember, You're Welcome. AC/DC, Back in Black. This is the Canadian pressing. Almost kind of done. We're probably actually only halfway. Shit. Okay. Rob Zombie, The Lunar Injection Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy. I feel like he just like texting on like your iPhone or whatever, and then just like auto type. Just tapping that metal button, and that's whatever you get for a Rob Zombie title. Rod Stewart, Tonight I'm Yours. Rolling Stones, Goat Head Soup. I do have more Santana. Santana Caravanserai. Reba. It's a good show. Aria Speedwagon, High Infidelity. Richard Marx. Subtitle debut. Ringo Starr, Zoom In. This is an EP. It's signed. It's not signed. It's sealed. It'd be cool if I had something signed by him. Although he's my least favorite Beatle, but whatever. Rise Against, Nowhere Generation. Love that song. Love this album. This is silver vinyl with red flecks. And here's another one. There's a different pressing, flame color. This is very cool looking. And my back hurts like a motherfucker. There we go. Rubber Plant, Pictures at 11. And Rubber Plant, Shaken and Stirred. Slightly different from James Bond. Louis Capaldi, Divinely Uninspired to a Hellish Extent. Made of Rain by the Psychedelic Furs. This is their newest album. The Police, Ghost in the Machine. Alright, this is remastered. I believe 180 gram. I don't know if it's just remastered or 180 gram. Or both. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah. This is Pink Floyd's The Wall. figured I'd put that up there more because it is a significant album to own. Face Value by Phil Collins, with all that promo bullshit. Paul Young, The Secret of Association, really like Every Time You Go Away. McCartney 2, Paul McCartney, Pipes of Peace. And McCartney 3, got that, I think, when it came out for Christmas. Blows Against the Empire with Paul Kantner and Jefferson Starship. It's before it was just Jefferson Starship. Pat Benatar, Crimes of Passion. Pat Benatar, Precious Time. Live from Earth. And Tropico. Just saw her. When did I see her? August 1st. She was amazing, so look forward to seeing videos from that. Probably around middle of November, you'll probably see those. Ozzy Osbourne, Ordinary Man. Olivia Newton-John, Physical. She just passed away, unfortunately. Olivia Newton-John, Have You Ever Been Mellow? I have another Ozzy Osbourne album. It's got to be floating around here. The Offspring, Let the Bad Times Roll. Night Ranger and the Band Played On. This is Electric Yellow or something. Final. Night Ranger, 7 Wishes. New Edition. I guess that's it. Neil Diamond, On the Way to the Sky. Neil Diamond, You Don't Bring Me Flowers. Neil Diamond, Beautiful Noise. Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. Just whatever. Nazareth, No Mean City. Motley Crue, Bitter Pain. Got that when it was still expensive. It was like a $30 album. I mean, I got it for free because it was a gift. But now it's like a $60 or $70 album. So the Moody Blues, In Search of the Lost Chord. It's very old, 1968, I think. Michael Jackson, Thriller, of course. The #1 best-selling album in the world, studio album-wise. I believe the best-selling album is the Eagles' Greatest Hits. Metallica. This is not original, but this is 180 gram remastered. Black Album by Metallica. Men at Work, Cargo. And Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. This is, I believe, the European release. It's the UK pressing. Mamas and the Papas, People Like Us. Mammoth WVH, debut album. Orange, limited edition Orange vinyl. Leonard Skinner, Giving Back My Bullets. Leonard Skinner, Second Helping. That's a really cool looking album. I always like the stained glass. I always like stained glass. Whenever I was in church, I would always just stare at the stained glass. Would barely ever pay attention to anything else, what kid did, you know. Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down. Linda Ronstadt and the Nelson Riddle Orchestra, What's New. Linda Ronstadt, Simple Dreams. Prisoner in Disguise. Okay. Kings of Leon, When You See Yourself, that's a limited edition vinyl. Kim Carnes, Mistaken Identity. Kenny Rogers, Greatest Hits. And The Gambler, with the big giant tear in the middle that I hate. Daytime Friends from Kenny Rogers. And Kenny Rogers, I guess this is his debut. I think that's his second album. Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? This is, I believe, original. Most of these are, obviously, but I'm just pointing this out because that's really cool to own this original. Because that's like 1967 or something like that. Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Journey Frontiers. I need to get one that's better looking. And Journey Escape. And going backwards, Journey Evolution. John Cougar Mellencamp, Scarecrow. And American Fool. Coconut Telegraph, because that's a thing. From Jimmy Buffett, sorry. I keep on wanting to say Jimmy Buffet. Jethro Tull Aqua Lung. Jefferson Starship Freedom at Point Zero. Jefferson Airplane Bark. I like that, the packaging design for that. And then Volunteers, also from Jefferson Airplane. Both those are from like the early 70s. Jackson Brown Running on Empty. Iron Butterfly Ball. That's obviously old. Probably 1970. Iron Butterfly Inagata Davida. This is 1968. Alright. Huey Lewis in the News. Sports. Took me a while to get that one. A lot longer than I want to admit. But like I just got it like last month. So Huey Lewis in the News. A month before. Hooters One Way Home. Helen Reddy Free and Easy. Heart, Bad Animals, and Heart. I'm going backwards, of course. Let me not do that. Okay. Heart, this is Live Greatest Hits. This is Dog and Butterfly. Magazine. This is a special limited edition pressing. However, it's still original. It's just was limited edition even back then. It's numbered, so I have number 86,766 out of 100,000. Dreamboat Annie. These are two different pressings. I don't know the difference off the top of my head. This is a remaster. Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction. Ben Campbell, Rhinestone Cowboy. Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat, and Vacation. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Genesis, and Wind and Wuthering. That's a early one. Sinatra, A Man and His Music. It's like 1965. This is definitely 65 because it's called Sinatra 65. Wonder how the fuck I figured that out. Foreigner 4. Probably my favorite Foreigner album, maybe. This one's really good too. Double Vision. Heck, even their debut, Foreigner. All those are good. Foreigner is just a really good 70s and early 80s band. Early 80s is obviously like basically a whole different thing, but that goes for most bands around that time. Foo Fighters, Medicine at Midnight. And then we got two Fleetwood Macs to end out on. We got Tango in the Night and Mirage. So it turns out I forgot that I had some left in this bottom compartment, and they've been here since it collapsed. So let me go ahead and show you guys this. We got Styx Cornerstone, Styx Paradise Theater, oops. And, okay, oh, I can't show you this. It's Supertramp Indelibly Stamped. I'll flash it at you. There you go. That's why. We got Supertramp Breakfast in America. We got Survivor, their debut album, like Somewhere in America. That's a really good song on here. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Ted Nugent, Free for All. Ted Nugent, Weekend Warriors. That's a really cool looking vinyl cover. Temptations, Wings of Love. That was my grandfather's. Testament, Titans of Creation. It's a limited edition. Three Dog Night, Golden Biscuits. Interesting. Tina Turner, Break Every Rule. Toto 1. Subtitled. Debut. Toto 4. Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. U2 War. Almost done here. 1984 from Van Halen. 5150 rather, from Van Halen. The Weekend After Hours. This is limited edition. White Snake. self-titled, 1987. Tommy the Who, concept album from the Who. I believe that's their second or third album released in the U.S. Willie Nelson, Always on My Mind. And Willie Nelson, That's Life. I believe that's a cover album. I don't know for sure. Might have some original material on it. We got Yes, 90125. And lastly, we got ZZ Top, Eliminator. So, there you go. Now we're done. Jesus Christ. There we go. That took fucking ever. I appreciate you subscribing and watching all the videos. Make sure to give this a like if you enjoyed, and hit that bell if you haven't already, and of course subscribe if you fucking get it already. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Peace.